Fried Spooky Scary Sunday stream. Fried Spooky Scary Sunday stream, chat. We locked. Fried Spooky Scary Sunday stream, chat. We locked. Fried Spooky Scary Sunday. Chat, we're locked.
Me at Nukestop5 at Top5 Go.
We're locked. We're locked, chat. We're fucking locked.
Top5 Ghosts.
Every time
On
I just
camera.
I'm tapping a blinker.
The West Virginia Penitentiary. The infamous West Virginia Penitentiary is one of the oldest prisons in the United States. The sprawling fortress-like prison operated from 1876 to 1995. It housed some of the world's most dangerous inmates. In fact, after numerous horrifying attacks and homicides in the penitentiary, the U.S. Department of Justice named the prison one of the 10 most violent correctional facilities in the U.S. Almost 1,000 men lost their lives in the West Virginia Penitentiary, either by sickness, execution, or the frequent brutal attacks by fellow inmates. The Foreman brothers, Josh, Rocky, and Sean, from the YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare, traveled to the small town of Moundsville to investigate the allegedly haunted West Virginia Penitentiary.
Right now we're here at West Virginia State Penitentiary. We're going to get started in the cell block area. This area here is where they housed most of the violent inmates.
In 1986, a brutal attack by a fellow inmate ended the life of prisoner Red Snyder. Many claim to have seen Red's ghost still walking the prison halls.
Red, my name is Josh. This is Rocky and Sean. They were talking about you earlier today, that one of your friends brutally murdered you. Damn. Right here in this cell. Can you see us?
Homie got brutally murdered.
Let us know if you're in here.
And then whenever I stopped, it stopped. But then I asked.
Holy shit.
Josh and Rocky Foreman head to the second floor cell block to do a spirit box session. They capture some very bizarre and unsettling responses.
Is this your cell? I'm no longer in prison. Where are you at if you're not in prison? Are you free? Can you still hear us? Yes? Can you say Josh? Then say it. Say Josh.
Yeah, just a Josh.
I heard you.
The Foreman brothers reunite on the prison's main floor and are walking down the dark hallway when suddenly they see this.
Josh, Rocky heard that call sound again down there.
Oh, did you see that? I caught that. Oh, shadow. Shadow.
A dark shadowy figure seems to just appear out of thin air at the end of the hallway. then
That's just crazy.
walks out of sight.
This handle, look how high that handle is.
Holy my heart is racing.
Go stand by it, Sean. This handle.
You can clearly see on the video as Sean walks by, his shadow is cast on the inside wall.
The Paranormal Nightmare team tries to debunk this bizarre shadow figure, but they come up with no answers. So is this the ghost of one of the inmates who lost his life in the prison? You decide.
Oh, yeah, that's just wild.
Over on their YouTube channel, Paranormal Nightmare TV series, you can check out more of the Foreman brothers and their paranormal investigations. Hider in the house. Chilean TikTok user Franco Villegas claims that lately odd supernatural activity has been occurring in his home. He says that he's seen unexplained shadows, experienced sleep paralysis, and most bizarre of all, he says that some unseen thing actually bit him on the back. Franco decides to set up a small CCTV camera to record himself as he sleeps. A blurry white figure seems to appear on camera. Oddly enough, whatever it is doesn't seem to upset or excite Franco's dog. It continues to sleep through the entire incident. 3 days later, Franco's bedsheet is pulled off by something. But it doesn't end there. 2 days later, on April 30th, Franco Villegas starts to hear knocking on his bedroom door.
Bueno, son las, a ver, las 1 de la mañana casi. Y nada, para ser concreto, como ven, no tengo audio ni música en el video porque nada, me golpearon la puerta muy fuerte y estoy solo. Despertamos todos los gatos y están todos muy fijos en la puerta, así que voy a mover la cámara apuntando hacia allá. Veremos mañana en la mañana o en la madrugada si capto algo.
So Franco changes the angle of the CCTV camera to point towards his door. 5 days go by without incident. But on May 5th, as Franco sleeps, his security camera catches something truly chilling.
Child, what the fuck is that?
The camera records what seems to be the pale face of a girl peeking into Franco's room as he sleeps. In desperation, Franco asks his TikTok viewers for advice on what to do about the strange spirit that seems to haunt his home. One viewer recommends an odd sort of seance, saying that Franco should try talking to the spirit while holding a candle in front of a mirror.
Estoy solo acá en el baño. Bueno, me dijeron que he traído una vela y un espejo y iba a poder hablar con ella. Amiga, por favor, te pido que me dejes solo. Te lo pido, por favor. ¡Ah, conchetumare!
Now, I'm certainly not saying that this footage is real, but what makes it more compelling is that Franco clearly shows that the bathtub is empty and that he's alone only seconds before the girl appears. One night, Franco is filming one of his cats playing, and what happens next is truly bizarre.
Hay ruido en el primer piso. Está... ¡Ah, concha! ¡Ey! ¡Ey! Ah, no, güey. ¡Ah, conchetumare!
So, is Franco Villegas' house truly haunted? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can follow Franco's continuing story over on his TikTok page. Out of Step. TikTok user BetsAnAngel69 is a 44-year-old mother of 3 that mainly uses her TikTok account to keep up with her older children. One day, when looking across the street from where she lives, she notices a mysterious figure pacing back and forth. She took a video of it and shared it with one of her friends. The next day, the figure is back again. It paces back and forth for hours on end. Bet thinks that whoever it is might have a mental.
Hold on, check. What, you thought I was finna let him go right now? I was finna show you. I just stopped him for a second. I was trying to do something. What? Locked in.
mental illness, which would explain the erratic behavior. She records again, and this time posts the video on TikTok to see what other people think.
Talia, get over here. Can't even zoom in any closer. You see it? It just walks back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
In the comments on her TikTok, BetsAnAngel69 gets many questions about the history of the location, and some viewers even wonder if the event might be of a paranormal nature. Bet follows up with another video.
Okay, so everybody that's been kind of curious, this is the church that's directly across the street from my house that I was explaining. This is the area where we see that figure. It just walks back and forth every day, all day. Now, I've been over there a couple of times. As I walk up on it, there's just nothing there.
Now, whoever or whatever the figure might be, it seems that Bet's dog is a little freaked out as well.
That's crazy.
Probably locked there.
well.
It's okay, buddy.
When Bet sees the figure again, she decides to go take a look, but she's too scared to go alone. She brings her husband along, and they go to investigate.
My husband has agreed to walk me over and see what we can find.
I can't believe you talked me into this.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Here's the spot.
I don't see anything.
No, I don't either. I mean, it's pretty full. Hello? Is anybody there? I'm so nervous. What was that?
I don't know.
Do you need help? This is the moment we turned and ran. I know it might not seem that scary on camera, but when we were up that close, it was so loud, and it was just this almost guttural scream. This is the moment we heard it and ran. You can kind of see us back there. And we took off. My poor husband was like, "F this." He kept looking back. I think at one point he was like, "TikTok, I'm out of here. This is done."
Now, did Bets and Angel 69 capture a ghost stuck in a
Chat, we're fucking locked. Alright, run it up.
Recurring loop? Could it just be some deranged person and nothing paranormal at all? Or is it all just a hoax? Let me know what you think. Check out Bets and Angels TikTok page to follow her continuing story. The Watcher. Ghost hunting channel Polish Paranormal TV explores an allegedly haunted building deep in the woods near the city of Katowice, Poland. A dark history surrounds the location. Only a month prior to the investigation, the burned body of a homeless man was discovered by an unsuspecting hiker. Since then, there have been rumors of...
Chat, I'm never going into one of these buildings like this. Merch. I'm living a long, fruitful life. Never going to one of these places.
weird and unexplained things happening to all who enter the abandoned house. Before Polish Paranormal TV start their investigation, they check the grounds to make sure that they are completely alone.
Zrobiliśmy już rekonesans. Jesteśmy totalnie sami. Nie ma tutaj nikogo oprócz nas. No, wchodzimy do środka. Dobra. Jak widzicie, budynek jednak jest w trochę średnim stanie. Już w środku.
Once inside the house, they immediately begin to hear strange noises.
Jeżeli jesteś tutaj z nami, daj nam znać. Będziemy wiedzieć, że jesteś i odejdziemy. Każdy odejdzie w swoją stronę. Już tu więcej nie wrócimy. Czasem tak bywa w takich miejscach.
Now, the guys laugh it off at first, but things get a bit more serious when they get a direct response to a question.
Masz kolejną szansę, możesz się z nami skomunikować. Daj jakiś znak, że tutaj jesteś. Kto tu jest? Skąd to było?
Nie mam pojęcia.
Ale coś kurwa
They keep hearing odd sounds around the house, but they can't find the source. But their YouTube viewers were shocked when they noticed this.
Kto tu jest? Kto tu jest? Kto tu jest?
Did you see it? The Polish ghost hunters didn't notice at the time or even point it out in their video, but someone seems to be walking around the corner just as they check the staircase.
Kto tu jest? Halo? Nie, no bez jaj. Cisza. Idź do piwnicy.
Now, it certainly could just be a homeless man in the building that came to check out the noise. But again, I remind you, before the investigation, the Polish Paranormal TV crew inspected the entire building to make sure they were alone. So, what do you think? Is it a paranormal entity or just a wandering homeless man? Let me know down in the comments. A quiet voice. Popular YouTuber and paranormal explorer Ricky Velasquez frequently does live streams while exploring allegedly haunted locations in Mexico. In this live stream, Ricky and a female friend are exploring a haunted house in Ciudad Guzman, Mexico. They begin to hear what sounds like the voice of a little girl. They call out to the child, and that's when things get truly bizarre.
Niña. Chiquita.
¿Cómo te llamas? Ya vi.
Niña.
Párate aquí, aquí, aquí. ¿Escuchaste? ¿Escuchaste?
No, no, que me... Háblale.
Hola. ¿Te podemos ver?
Niña.
¿Quieres que te veamos? Manifiéstate.
Niña.
Yo no voy a correr.
¿Cómo que se queja, pobrecita? Niña. Chiquita.
Déjanos verte. No te vamos a lastimar.
Chiquita. Chiquita, asómate.
Yo no la veo.
¿Y si me asomo nada más yo?
¿Ya la viste? ¿Ya la viste?
Sí, ya se la vi, no sé si la grabaste.
¿Ya la viste? La vieron.
So, did Ricky Velasquez capture the ghost of a little girl on his live stream? What do you think? You can see the full investigation over on Ricky Velasquez YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. To submit or suggest videos, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. And also for many random things, follow me on Twitter at nukestop5.
Which one should we watch, chat? Chat, which one should we watch? What's this one? Alright, hold up, chat. Alright, chat, we back.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Curse of Hell's Bar Dam. The Hell's Bar Dam, located on the Tennessee River in Helltown, Tennessee, was built in 1913 on former Native American land that is supposedly cursed. The dam is often called the most haunted dam in the world, and it has a very dark history. During the construction of the Hell's Bar Dam, hundreds of workers lost their lives in workplace accidents. Then, soon after the dam's completion, it began to spring leaks on a weekly basis. Under the dam, there was a narrow tunnel used by local children to get across the river to school. One fateful day, a sudden massive leak caused the tunnel to flood, trapping many of the school children inside. Records of the event are sketchy, but it is believed that at least 2 of the children lost their lives in the flood. Eventually, it was found that the ground the dam was built on was unstable, so a new dam was built further downstream and the old Hell's Bar Dam was abandoned. In a 2-part investigation, YouTube ghost hunter Franco TV explores the cursed grounds of the haunted dam. As he walks through the abandoned underground tunnel, things start to get a little strange.
What the hell was that? I'm not afraid to say this, but I am honestly afraid right now. I heard a big weird noise. I haven't heard it yet, but I'm already hearing that. Get out. All right. What the fuck? No.
Later, as a heavy storm rolls in, Frank continues his exploration in a different part of the Hell's Bar Dam. Frank sets up a spirit box in a decaying room, but he catches something on camera that he never expected.
Is it okay that I could record in this room?
Is it okay if I can record? Bro, you're the only one there, bro.
Top 5
Watch no more new Top 5, bro. Wait, hold on. The TikTok one was scary as fuck.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera.
How are we watching? Yo, what's up with the kick? What's up with them on Kick? What's up with them on YouTube? What's up with them on Twitch? We chilling in this bitch. Fraud as fuck. Top for top. What's good with them? Top for top. What's good with them? Hold up. Know them bitches here. Know them bitches here. The cloud don't need to go crazy. Go crazy. So what we watching? Chat, what we watching? Oh, I don't know. Bro, chat, ain't shit to watch right now. Don't count. Chat, all this shit looks ass, bro. Maybe just gonna fry or something. Ain't shit to watch. Chat, we're gonna end the stream and start back up in a little bit. Let's all the 3 years on Kid. We're gonna end the stream, we're gonna start back up in a little bit. By the time I post notice, you guys will know whenever we start that bitch back up. Here's for the HBO special, Hell Better House special. Feel me? Here's for like, comment. Feel me? We're gonna catch y'all in the next one. We're gonna be